Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we study English 5 Wonderful World, Unit 3 School Life, Lesson 3. Let's go! 1. Look at the table. Do you often do these things at school? Tick the yellow boxes. I always start my lessons at 7:30 a.m. At school, I study subjects like Vietnamese, Math, English, PE, and History. I also get to do some exciting activities. Sometimes I do art and crafts, and I sometimes take care of plants. I also dance and sing from time to time.
2. Listen. What do students at this school do? Tick the blue boxes.
I want to tell you about a primary school in Vietnam. School usually starts at 7:30 a.m. At 10:30 a.m., students eat lunch and take a nap in their classrooms. They always have classes again at 1:30 in the afternoon. At school, students usually study subjects such as Vietnamese, maths, science, English, music, arts, or physical education. But they also do some very cool things. They sometimes grow and take care of plants. They sometimes dance and sing together. The school usually ends at 4:40 p.m.
3. What do you do at your school? Write and talk to your friend. Write about your best friend, then tell your partner. My school day usually starts at 7:30 a.m. At 11 a.m., we eat lunch and rest. At school, we usually study subjects such as math, English, art, music, PE, history, and geography. We also do some very cool things. We play football and do karate. The school day ends at 4:30 p.m. I love my school.
4. Listen and read. Then look and complete the chart. 1.
My name is Anne. I often walk to school, but I sometimes ride my bike. I love science. I usually go to science clubs in the evening. I sometimes practice sport with my friends at the weekends.
2.
My name is Doug. I usually walk to school. I haven't got a bike. I never ride a bike to school. I don't like science. I never go to any science clubs. I love sports. I usually practice sport with my best friend on Sundays.
5. Read and write. Ming's day. This is my friend Ming. He usually gets up at 6:30 in the morning. He always has breakfast with his mom and dad. His mom drives him to school. Ming finishes school at 4 p.m. He sometimes visits his grandma in the afternoon. In the evening, Ming usually does his homework. Then he often plays chess with his dad. He goes to bed at 10:30 at night. 6. Now write 5 sentences about your day. Use the questions to help you. What time do you get up? I always get up at 6 a.m. How do you go to school? I often go to school by bike. What do you do in the afternoon? I usually do my homework in the afternoon. What do you do in the evening? I sometimes watch TV in the evening. What time do you go to bed? I always go to bed at 10 p.m.
7. Listen and repeat. Z, goes, does, plays, sings. S, starts, works, walks, wakes. Is, dances, watches, kisses, brushes.
8. Circle the art with a different ending sound. Then read aloud. 1. Goes, does, starts. 2. Starts, walks, does. 3. Dances, walks, watches. 4. Kisses, walks, brushes. 5. Brushes, sings, plays.
9. Listen and chant. Let's have some fun with sounds so great. Let's celebrate. Goes, does, plays and sings with ease. Z for S, hear the buzzing bees. Starts, works, walks and wakes, it's true. S for S, hear the snakes hiss too. Dances, watches, kisses and brushes. Is for S, like a whispered lullaby.
10. Work in pairs. Play tic-tac-toe. Does, start, dances, kisses, brushes, walks, sings, walks. Fun time and project. 1. Find the school subjects. 1. Maths. 2. History. 3. Science. 4. Geography. 5. Music. 6. PE.
2. Listen and sing. At school we wake up feeling bright, ready for our favorite day, so right. English, maths, art, science too. Learning and exploring, there's so much to do. Days are cool, we love to play, reading, writing, counting every day. Art, PE, talents on display, in our own special way, we're here to stay. History, music, geography too. Discovering new things, it's all so true. With friends by our side, we're never alone. At school, our favorite place, our second home.
3. Write about your school and say, at school, I am ready to start my lessons. I have many subjects such as math, English, art, music, PE, history, and geography. At school, there is so much to do. I learn, explore, and play with my classmates. My school is my second home. I love my school very much. 4. Ask and answer about your activities at school. What do you often do at school at 8 a.m.? At 8 a.m., I start my lessons. What do you often do at school at 9 a.m.? At 9 a.m., I have maths. What do you often do at school at 12 p.m.? At 12 p.m., I have lunch. What do you often do at school at 2 p.m.? At 2 p.m., I play badminton with my classmates. What do you often do at school at 4 p.m.? At 4 p.m., I go home. 5. Complete the note about your favorite school day. Say what you do, give the times, and why you like that day. Monday is my favorite school day. At 7:30 a.m., I start my lesson. At 9 a.m., I have an English lesson. I have lunch and take a nap at 11:30 a.m. At 2:30 p.m., I play badminton with my classmates. I go home at 4:15 p.m. I like Mondays because I have English lessons that day. I love English very much. 6. Let's talk. Talk to your friends about your favorite school day. Who has got the same favorite school day as you? Friday is my favorite school day. At 7:30 a.m., I start my lesson. At 9 a.m., I have PE. I have lunch at 11:30 a.m. At 2 p.m., I have maths. I like Fridays because I have maths and PE that day. I love maths very much. Part 2. Workbook. 1. Match the words to make a phrase. 1. Wake up. 2. Have breakfast. 3. Do homework. 4. Make a cake. 5. Go to sleep.
Two. Listen to the questions and write your answers. 1. How often do you go to the cinema? 2. How often do you read books? 3. How often do you wear a uniform? 4. How often does your mom use a computer? 5. How often does your friend come to your house? 6. How often do you play video games?
3. Look at the pictures and write T for true or F for false. 1. Chris never wakes up at 7 o'clock. False. Chris always wakes up at 7 o'clock. 2. We often do our homework before dinner. True. 3. Mom always has breakfast. True. 4. Nathan sometimes does arts and crafts. True. 5. Our teacher always gives us homework. False. Our teacher gives us homework on Tuesdays and Fridays. 6. Laura usually goes to sleep at 6 o'clock on Sundays. False. Laura usually goes to sleep at 9 o'clock on Sundays. 4. Read and complete the text. Remember, adverbs of frequency show us how often we do something. They go before the main verb, but they go after the verb be. We usually ride our bikes to school. They are often at the park on Sundays. Carmen's day. Carmen usually gets up at 7:30 in the morning. She always has breakfast with her mom and dad. Her mom drives her to school. Carmen finishes school at 4 o'clock. She sometimes visits her cousin Mike in the afternoon. In the evening, Carmen usually does her homework. Then she often makes jewelry for her friends. She goes to bed at 10:30 at night. 5. Write about Paul's day. Use the pictures to help you. Paul usually gets up at 7 o'clock in the morning. He sometimes rides a bicycle to school. He always finishes school at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He usually does his homework in the afternoon. He often watches TV in the evening. He always goes to bed at 10 o'clock in the evening. That's it for today's lesson. Goodbye and see you next time.